Can you hear me okay? Awesome. Okay, so here's the game plan. We're going to do... So Lucanis has, like, a good chunk of personal quests that you just don't get to see if you sacrifice Treviso. Hold on, one sec. Alexa, turn off the lights in the TV room. Sorry, it's just a bit bright in here. And most of my saves have been Lucanis related. So what we're gonna do is we're going to go back and we're gonna do like the biggest one that gets cut. Cause I was doing it and I was like pogging. Yeah, it do be like that. It really makes my Malleus playthrough very sad in retrospect. Because don't get me wrong, Nev gets fucked up. Because I was playing last night. That's Sarah. And Nev does get fucked up, but she seems to cope better than Lucanis does. And so it was just like, damn, Malleus just really fucked up Lucanis' psyche for like his entire life by... You like Snug. Don't act like you wouldn't. Anyways, so yeah. Anyways, this is before I did a bunch of edits to Mirabelle's makeup. So this is her old makeup look. I've like I keep like going back. Like there was a while where it was like I kept like going to the mirror after each mission and like editing her makeup. Actually, fuck it. We're gonna edit her makeup like right now. Actually, it's gonna bother me. It's gonna give me like Uncanny Valley. Because I'm used to playing with her new makeup look. I think I can remember what I edited it to. If you just give me a second. I play this game like The Sims, okay? I'm so glad I didn't have the boobies out, because I have the boobies out on the other save file. It's like, I think I just have like a regular one. Birthmark. No. I think this one, or no, it's one of the freckles is Malleus's. It's one of the youthfuls, I think. Rich, smooth. Or was it a smooth, actually, now that I think about it? I think it might have been this one, because I remember... Hold on, I have to look at a picture of her now. Good thing I've been taking a million pictures of her and sending it. You guys should see my PlayStation app. It's just like 10 million fucking pictures of her. Let me get a picture of her in better light. Okay, so she has one right above her lip. and next to her nose. And then... Hey, I'm normal for the most part. I don't know if it's this one. No, it's this one. It's smooth too. Yeah, it's this one for sure. Okay. And then let me go to... And then I put some blush on it. And then I think I just went probably for something like this. It's probably what I went for. And then the eye makeup, I changed it to like a red. Yeah, Kara, they're both Morn watchers. If I can remember correctly. I think that's roughly what it was. And then I think I gotta make the lips darker. Was the other part of it. The lip liner. It's the other part of it. I think that was roughly what I had. Yeah, that looks about roughly what I had. And then let me change her scar. Because I changed it to a lightning scar. Because she did have like a wine port, but I changed it mentally to like this. Because in my head, she got it from like a lyrium tattoo. Yeah, thank you. I have 10 million photos of her if you ever want any. And if you don't want any, I'm probably still going to send them to you. You don't really get a choice. Consequences of being my friend. You're gonna get stuff. Anyways, I think that's close. Oh, I forgot her eyelashes. Ah! Hold on. I forgot the eyelashes. Because I can't change the eyeliner. Because one of the things... I can't change the eyeliner because I wanted her to have, she's bald, sorry, was like eyeliner that went out farther, but I can't do that without changing the eyeshadow. But if I make her eyelashes bigger, it kind of gives like a similar illusion, but I can't remember what eyelashes I picked for that. Hold on one sec. I have to give her her hair back. I remember it was down. Was it 22? No. Is it this one? Was it this one? I think I made them... I made the mascara, like, a bit more. I like 41. There are 47 pairs of eyelashes in this game. If anyone tells you that this character creator sucks, it doesn't. I think they just suck. Okay, be honest with me. 41. This is 41. 25. 41. 25. I'm leaning 41. I don't think anyone cares as much as I do. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm glad you also have good taste. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. What was I doing? Okay. Finalize. Finalize. Save changes. Okay, cool. Now I can finally do what we came here to do. Do. I can't kiss him yet. I've tried. And then he was like, I need to go clear my head. And then he left and cock blocked me. Anyway, she's kind of a gothic queen right now. Look at her. Look at her in her gothic suit. I just think you should look at it, Snug. Also, I needed a sip of water. She is. She is. She will raise your corpse and then make it fight for her.
The arrow stays in your quiver.
I just wanted you to know that
You carried it because you couldn't trust me. Now carry it because I trust you.
Oh, that was because they had banter where Harding was like hardcore threatening Lucanis of like, I have this special arrow I'm gonna kill you with because you're an abomination, and if you step out of line, I'm gonna kill you with it. And Lucanis was like, good. But you only have one arrow because you're poor? And then I guess Lucanis stole it at some point. Also, by the way, there's a cat cafe. I found a cat cafe.
Hi, cat.
I just need you guys to know I found a cat cafe.
Ship got in yesterday. Are the Venatori...
Oh, this is what happens if you, Snug. In my playthrough, we sacrificed Treviso. This one, we sacrificed Manrathus. The Venatori take over. There's all these bodies hanging everywhere. There's, blood in the streets. The Shadow Dragons have to go underground. There's no more Dorian. There's, like, slavers. There's, just, like, people everywhere. We have to stop up slave deals occasionally. It's like fucked up. There's Venatori around. There's just like blood everywhere. Yeah, it's not very sanitary. They also have their like banners hanging around. I still think Treviso got more fucked. Treviso was more of like a body horror fucked up. This is more of like a government fucked up. Does that make sense?
Those missing buskers performed here. Let's see what we can find.
Oh, I forgot. I also had that quest. But we're not doing that quest. We're here for Lucanis. Sorry, one sec. Sorry, I had to take a picture of him. That's my wife. That's my wife.
You found something? About Ilario?
Possibly.
What do you mean, possibly? You have something or you don't?
It's Caterina.
We don't know that for certain.
Tell me.
I've got my eyes on Villa della Morte. One of them brought back one of Caterina's rings.
It had been thrown out with the trash. Ilario would never do that. He'd at least pawn it somewhere.
I love you, Mirabelle. Look how fucking pointy she is. The Morn Watch, one of their like motifs is they're very pointy, and I think it's funny.
You think Katerina threw the ring away as a message that she's inside the house?
Her opal ring. Lucanis, you know what that means.
She gave that ring to my mother. It was the mark of her favor. House Velardo killed my parents and sent it back to Katerina to demand she surrender the seat of First Talon. She's alive. Ilario, you idiot.
We need more eyes in the villa to say for certain.
Ilario would tear the city apart searching if he'd lost this. How could she be alive? What is he thinking? How am I supposed to deal with this?
We need to plan a rescue. The sooner we get Katerina out of there, the better.
It could be a trap. We have to deal with Ilario first.
He could still kill her if we move against him. Maker knows what's in his head.
V, you're too pessimistic for your own good. Reason with him, Lucanis.
I thought I had a clear shot at my target. What if I go after him and get Katerina killed? Help us.
Sorry, I'm like, every time I see Spite, I like tug her hair. I just love Spite so much. He's feral, but I love Spite.
How? What do you need?
He'll listen. He always listens to you. Come.
What did you do? Is this the Fade? It seems different. It isn't like those fragments of Solus's past in the crossroads either.
Lucanis is here. Always. Behind locked doors. I can't break through.
All right. Let's go get him.
Hello, Spite. Hello, demon boyfriend. Oh, God. I love Spite.
I was supposed to have a useful demon, and instead I have a useless abomination. Wonderful!
I know this place. It's the ossuary. The prison we freed Lucanis from.
Freed? No. We've always been here.
Right. It's not the real ossuary, but it doesn't seem like a memory either. Lucanis is in here somewhere, right? He's... what, where they kept his blood?
Yes. Go there. But the locks everywhere. I can't touch them.
How do I get past the locks? Turn myself into a mouse? Fight a bunch of giant spiders?
By getting past the guards. It's a prison.
Right. What was I thinking?
So that was a reference to Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age Inquisition, because this is in the Fade, and in Dragon Age Origins you have to turn into a mouse and sneak past people, and in Dragon Age Inquisition you have to fight a bunch of nightmare spiders when you're in the Fade. So that was a reference to the previous games, which you might not get, Snug. I haven't played Origins, but I did play Inquisition, so... I don't think there's anything for me to find yet. There is stuff for me to find in here, and it's not treasure, so I'm trying to keep my eye open. But I don't think I've hit it yet. This is one of a few places I actually like the music in, because it's creepy. Or should I say sound effects?
Envy is the rarest of all demons, most challenging to cultivate. Conditions must be perfect.
Yeah, the ossuary where Lucanis was kept was an underground prison. If you want, I can play that mission for you sometime. I did save before I got Lucanis. Kind of like what I did, well, fuck, I went sideways. Kind of what I did for Tosh, I did for this playthrough, where I, like, every time there's a Lucanis milestone, I save.
Nobody's here.
Of course not. Rook can't be here.
Me? Why not?
You open doors. You don't close them.
Can we make out sloppy style? Oh, no, you're just gonna walk through me. Wait, hold on. Are these tarot cards? Everyone shut up. These are tarot cards. I need to see what these are. Okay, try again. I can't tell what that one is. No, these are Wicked Grace cards. I thought they were tarot cards. My bad. I was gonna be like, is there fucking symbolism on the table that I missed and do I have to analyze it? I was gonna get weird about it.
If I were in charge, you wouldn't have to do this anymore.
And you are raised into the heavens to join the gods. Perfect and exalted. A murder of crows at your feet.
Okay, so now we're gonna start getting these bad boys in here. Thought fragments. She gave that ring to my mother. It was a mark of her favor. House Villardo killed my parents and sent it back to Katerina. So few of us left. ... Yeah, I'll get to you in a second, lady. Thought fragment. But we're more like brothers. Katerina took us both in. All we have left. ... So, it's things he said before to Rook in different quests and different conversations. And then the parentheses are like what he was thinking when he said it. And it fucking kills me, Snug. It kills me. You can't look me in the eyes right now, but I need you to know it kills me. It also makes me hard. Some of them make me hard. Okay. What if I go after him and get Katerina killed? All I have left. ... Tim knows exactly how I feel, don't you? Alright, speak of the devil.
Rock, did you forget our deal? You were to bring my grandson back to me.
I did?
You were to me an abomination. Where is my grandson?
Tenderness and terror, rage and relief. Old stale fear of disappointment.
This is the Fade, so this Katerina is... a spirit? Something like that?
No, Lucanis is mine. They won't dare. Thoughts live here. Ideas, feelings.
She's his idea of Katerina, then. Katerina, Lucanis is trapped, but I think you're part of his way out.
Sorry, her face card kills me every time.
Lucanis may have changed, but he's still the little boy you loved and raised.
He's not changed. He's possessed by a demon.
And you would never think of rejecting him, whatever happened, would you?
My poor boy.
But I just...
Still fighting. Tiresome. There's no point, you know. Nothing awaits you anymore. You're long dead.
I really love how Rook was like, oh, is this a spirit taking the form of Katarina? And Spite's like, no, Lucanis is mine. No one would do that. I already called dibs on Lucanis. Keep in mind, okay, so the echoes you're hearing are things people have said to Lucanis. Me and Spite, we're real. We're real people. But anyone else we run into are like Lucanis's perception of other people. Does that make sense? It's a little trippy. But like Spite and I, we're real. Okay. I just wanted to make sure it was making sense. Because it's a little like... Dragon Age, especially when you get like spirit stuff and stuff in the Fade, can get like nonsensical. Oh yeah, he's fucked up. He's fucked up in the head.
Yes, the Crow. You will learn to regret your crimes against the Venatori.
I shouldn't have let myself fall asleep. This was my mistake. Spite is here. I think there's more, yeah. If I cannot stay in control, ... Spite is waiting. You'd have to kill me, and Spite would die. Lucanis doesn't want Spite to get killed. Because he can't keep control. Yeah, he cares! He cares about Spite!
Don't worry, Rook. I've got my eye on the prisoner.
You've conjured up a friendly face, Lucanis. But your real friends and allies need you in the real world.
Rook, are you sure Spite isn't tricking you? What if there's no Lucanis, just the demon?
After a year in the ossuary, you might believe that. But you're no demon.
Look around. This isn't the mind of a human being, let alone an Antivan Crow.
You're the man you were, Lucanis, even buried in this pain. No demon would punish itself like this.
You really shouldn't trust anything you find in the Fade.
I trust you, Lucanis, and I trust myself to get you home. Let me.
You know that's the kind of attitude that's gonna get you killed, right?
I'll risk it. I have a master assassin on my side, don't I?
Just be careful.
I can't believe it. You're home.
Useless. All of this, utterly useless.
There aren't enough words to apologize. I cannot be this. I just was paranoid for treasures, because I missed some treasure, so I like swing the camera around constantly. I was distracted. That cannot happen again. I need to get my head on straight. I'm better than this. That happens after Weishaupt. Who's here? Hello? I was distracted. That cannot happen again. I need to get my head on straight. I'm better than this. And that one, I remember, happened after Weishaupt. After Lucanis failed to kill Gillenane. And, okay, there is one extra note you get if you are on the romance path with Lucanis that you do not get otherwise. I didn't want you to see that again. I'm not this. I cannot be this. And this only happens from the romance scene that you get with him. So, this is what he thinks if you're romancing him. Which is really sad. He doesn't want to be an abomination for you. He really doesn't. Alright, Nev. Oh yeah, he really does. And then he fails because, I mean, do you see how big Mirabelle's ass is? Like, honestly?
Hey, Rook. Should you be here? Can't say it's the safest place in the world.
Strangeness and charm. Something familiar and foreign at the same time. With a little guilt.
Somehow I thought Lucanis would think of Nev as being more... Tevinter?
Tevinter? People come in three kinds. Family, enemies, contracts.
I hope that's just spite talking. Nev, you need to let us pass.
You know how he is, Rook. Even if you open the door, Lucanis won't walk through it. This is where he wants to be.
Well, I'm not leaving until Lucanis is all right. So we might be here a while.
You really think you can help him? You're such a sap, Rook.
I think it's time you stood aside and let me try.
I personally really like the idea of Rook going from contract to family. And also, I need you guys to know, to look at it. Because I was talking about Mirabelle's ass and then I got into a cutscene, so... I know I'm looking at it like 80% of the time anyways, at the very least, personally.
What trouble been?
Certain outfits make it look bigger too. Like there's this one outfit that just looks fucking giant. I don't have access to it right now. I can't relate, I can't relate. I put that slider up to giant. It's like the first thing I did. I just... thighs giant. Okay. What is he thinking? How am I supposed to deal with this? What have you done? She came after me. She came after Katerina. She will come for you too. Cousin, what about you? Okay, I don't remember everything I picked for Ilario, actually. But At this point in the story, we know Ilario has betrayed Lucanis, killed Zara, and was also fucking Zara. Or at least you can figure it out.
Rook, you're too good to be wasting your time in a place like this. Forget about my cousin. You've got much more important things to worry about, don't you? You've got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Sharp, jagged edges. Hurt with every breath. Grief and relief. Hope and anger mixed.
Lucanis, you don't owe Ilario a second thought, much less a supporting role.
He put us here.
You've got to leave this be, Rook. You turn my cousin loose, it's only going to cause more grief.
Grief for who?
I think Ilario will be feeling that grief. Right, Lucanis?
You know that Katerina had 5 children? 8 grandchildren. All dead now, except for Lucanis and me. Last time the Groves fought a war of succession, House de la Morte lost everything. Except the seat of First Talon. This time, we fight ourselves. What will be left then? You think you'll survive? Your friends? Your cause?
Do you think he was based off of, like, singers? Like, do you think they, like, made a mood board of, like, Spanish singers? Right? Or, and, like, celebrities? Because he's supposed to be, like, a pretty boy, but in his, like, 30s. I've seen the data mined character descriptions. So do you think that was like the inspiration board from the artist? But anyways, it's so sad to imagine 5 kids, 8 grandkids, and then only 2 of them survive. And then now they're trying to kill each other.
This scum doesn't get to speak for you, Lucanis. Everything that's happened is his fault.
Is it? Are you sure of that? Do you really think he made a deal with a demon? He's not even a mage. Or do you think maybe he just found the one there already? He'll carry this prison with him forever. And he'll fill it with corpses given time.
We need out.
Have you considered, even if he fills it with corpses, he is sexy and sad? And also, we need to repopulate. So he needs a wife. I don't remember what I picked. I've been talking to Tem, and I've been like, Lucanis needs like 4 kids minimum. I just feel it in my soul that he needs a big family to cope. 'Cause he's like a family man, but like with no family. Do you feel me, Snug? So it's like we need to give him one. It's like 3 bare minimum, 4 to 5 ideal. There needs to be twins in there somewhere. I don't know what to pick. I'm leaning... We need need to get working then. He's already 35. You deserve a better cousin. You don't know the future. I'm just gonna close my eyes and whichever one it lands on.
Lucanis, anything could happen. That's no reason to hide in a place that's hurting you, especially when you're needed.
You always have an answer, don't you? Are you sure you can live with the consequences?
Whatever they are, Lucanis, I'll be there to help you.
Okay, here's the thing, Snug, there's a hidden note under these pots. But we're more like brothers. Katerina both took us in. We're brothers. We're brothers. Ilario had him killed. Ilario betrayed him. And Lucanis even has a line where he's like, I thought Ilario would at least care about me enough to make my death quick, but he had me tortured for a year. And it's just, and even after this, he still considers Ilario his brother. He's the biggest little meow meow. Ah! I'm not over him.
I get one of you back, only to lose the other.
Snug, I swear to God, I'm gonna like force you to sit down one day and we're just gonna do the whole Lucanis plotline, chronologically. Don't worry, I'm here for you, Pookie.
What are you doing here, Rook?
I had to find you. If anything happened to you, I can't even think about it.
You should go. It's better I stay here than risk losing you.
You see? He breaks our agreement. His mind is still here. He wants to stay here, so he keeps me here!
Mierda! Why would I want to stay? Even in my head, this place is a nightmare.
Right, but it's a nightmare you already defeated. I get it now. As bad as the ossuary was for you, it was better than the alternative.
What alternative?
The ossuary, Zara. You could solve those problems with a blade. But healing again? Living as an abomination? There's no simple answer there. And if you fail, you could hurt the ones you love.
No! This is not... Damn it, Rook! Make him leave!
He's trying to leave, Spite. It's complicated. Mortals can't just change ourselves. It takes a lot of time.
Rook, you're right. There has to be a way through this. It's just so much. I cannot see how to begin.
Look at his eyes.
Start small, you and Spite. Figure out a goal you can both agree on, then make it happen.
A contract?
Contracts are for clients. Call this an alliance. But on what terms?
Sorry, I'm thinking about a sandwich right now. I'm normal. I'm normal in a semi-public space.
Didn't you just learn your grandmother was alive? What are you waiting for? Go rescue her.
That's true.
Fighting crows?
and anyone else that gets in our way. Do we have a deal? We free Katarina together.
Together, we will fight!
This part makes me laugh.
What's the matter with the two of you?
It's okay. We needed a moment, but I'd say we're ready for anything. How long are we standing here?
Just long enough for it to get awkward. You're sure you're all right?
We're fine, Thea. Don't waste your worry on us. Can I trust the two of you to keep an eye on Ilario?
We were just dissociating for 10 minutes.
I was going to do that anyway.
You're planning something.
I'm getting Katarina back. But Viago is right. We need more information before we move. Ilario panicked when I came back alive. If he panics again, he could actually kill her this time. We'll only get one chance at this.
I think if I go back... Okay. I think if I go back to the lighthouse now, there is a little scene. And I have talked to Tam and DMs about this scene. I have opinions on it. And I will talk to you about those opinions, Snug. Hold on. Is there? Yes. Yes, it is. Hi. Oh, but yeah, this is one of my outfits. Look how big it is. Yeah. Look at that. Look at it. Look at her walk up the stairs. It's especially bad whenever she wears like a sash or something. Anyways.
Oh, great. Is it your turn to cook? What's all this gonna be?
Paella. Well, 2 of them. One without seafood for Emmerich. And a tarta de limon for dessert. It pairs well with tea.
You remembered my favorite drink!
Did you make dessert just for me?
There's enough for everyone.
Okay, I have been told that he pronounces paella like badly apparently, or like he says it like an Argentinian when he's supposed to be. And it got so bad that the voice actor, I'm not kidding, the voice actor posted like a 2-minute video on Instagram of him trying to pronounce paella in like different ways, but he this is like a thing that happens, Snug, but he kept being like it just sounds the same to me because the voice actor is not Spanish, he's American, I think. But yeah, that was a thing that happened. If I go digging, I think I could probably find it. But apparently that made some Spaniard Dragon Age fans really mad, because he pronounced it wrong.
As long as they don't mind having it with my favorite drink.
They won't complain.
Ah, shit, my thing's doing the thing again. Hold on, I gotta load up chat on my phone. Give me a split second. Yeah, whatever he makes changes with your drink. He made me a lemon thing because I like tea. I'm gonna commit.
You didn't have to do anything special for me.
Yes, I did. I still don't know how to apologize for everything. And you...
You made dessert. Just for me.
It's nothing. Or not enough.
It is. And you are. And I'll have you know, I'm very easily bribed.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay. The scene ends there, which is such a cop-out, because I deserve sloppy kisses. Okay, but you get a logbook at the end, right? And I'm going to read you the logbook. Because you get logbooks throughout Lucanis' thing, right? And you get a slightly different logbook if you commit to a romance with him. Lucanis' logbook for late afternoon. He probably does it when they're looking too. He probably thinks about it all the time. He's a romantic. I can't even read this shit. Oh my god. Because my chat is covered. Okay. My screen is being covered by chat spam. If I have lost an hour this night, it is only to Rook, but lost is wrong. It is an hour found, an hour more clear than any hour. I'm not saying they fucked, but I'm saying they fucked. You know. I think Lucanis' romance, what I think they were going for is PTSD guy not stuck in his own head, can't be super affectionate because of it, sort of thing. And I feel they got like 70% of the way there, right? Yes, I agree with you, Sarah. But I think at the end of the sweet conversation, there should have been like a paragraph more of dialogue where Lucanis should have just said something where it was like, look, I want this, but I don't know how good I'll be in a relationship right now, sort of thing. We need to take it slow. Something, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? I think that's all that it needed, and then you wouldn't even have to change any of the scenes, because you only get to kiss Lucanis at the end of the romance. Okay, Snug, you know how in Tasha's romance, I got to kiss Tosh twice and fuck Tosh, you know what I mean? But with Lucanis, you only get to kiss Lucanis once and then almost kiss Lucanis. And I'm just saying, if there was just like a little bit more of communication where Lucanis acknowledges that he's like a little fucked in the head, I think it would have gone a long way. You know what I mean? I know that's what they're going for. I know he's a slow burn. I know that's what the writers are going for. What I'm saying is I would like some in-character acknowledgement and communication from the relationship, because as somebody who's in a long-term relationship, that's how you make relationships last, is by communication. Anyways, this is after you save Katerina. Sarah, I hope you would fucking know I'm in a relationship. Jesus Christ. I get to be mean to Sarah. Sarah's mean to me all the time.
I don't believe that at all.
Oh my god!
Whatever it is, I'm on Parasite.
What are you... Okay. Yeah, Dad bought it. I haven't tried it. I know it's over there if you want it, though. This is, you get this after you save Katerina. Okay? This is after you save Katerina. I did this last night.
Do you think they're wondering why you ordered a drink for the empty chair?
If they are, they won't tell anyone. The crows own this cafe.
Smells like Lucanis.
Just try it.
So, are you two okay now? Since you gave Ilario another chance, I mean.
That wasn't our deal. We said we'd save Katerina, and we did. Even I believe we did. So there's peace, for the moment at least.
How's your grandmother doing?
You've met her. She was hewn out of Dragonbone. She's pretending not to be upset by Ilario's betrayal and my possession. Which means she's making everyone else as miserable as possible. Except Dea. She likes Dea.
Sorry, I'm muting myself and unmuting myself. My mom's making a drink in the background. I hope Katerina would like Mirabelle. I have no idea what the criteria for being liked is, though. But
Are the other Talons okay with the whole abomination thing?
Probably not, but they prefer me to Ilario or the Venatori. I suppose the crows have had worse first Talons.
It must feel good to just relax with a cup of coffee and not worry about everything.
I'm not sure Spite's enjoying it, but yes.
What is it?
What does that mean, exactly?
Mirabelle cannot see Spite, by the way.
He doesn't eat, but a promise is a promise.
The only one that can see Spite is Lucanis. Emmerich can hear Spite, because he's had, like, spirit training, but, like, the only one who could see Spite is Lucanis, for the record.
I don't know what I thought it would be like, getting out of the ossuary, getting my life back.
You mean you didn't spend all that time dreaming about having coffee with your inner demon?
And with you. But here we are. Whatever this is, I'll take it.
He likes to feel tall. That's why he's standing when Mirabelle's sitting. So I want to figure it out, because Spite will write in Lucanis's logbook, and when Spite writes, he writes these like fucking little diagrams, and so I want to draw the diagrams out at some point and figure out if they mean something. Spite cannot drink the coffee. Spite cannot interact with the physical world unless he takes over Lucanis's body. So, I'm not kidding. Lucanis, like, just got him a coffee to sniff. That's, like, the entire, like, yeah, the enrichment is limited to sniffing. I'm not kidding. I reloaded one time because I wanted to see what all the answers were. And one of them is just like Spite just like going like feral and like sniffing the coffee. Oh yeah, Spite just like sniffs people. It's like part of this thing. I love Spite. He's weird as shit. He's so funny. But yeah, I have. Yeah, Emmerich's here. Well, Lucanis is in the party. He's mandatory. I'm romancing him, so I'm like that one emote where it's like that like plushie being grabbed. And then I've been trying to get everyone's dialogue about Lucanis becoming first Talon. So, but yeah, I have quite a few saves. About Lucanis specifically. No, I didn't. But that one's fucking hilarious. If you ever find a video of it, you should send it to Snug. I don't think describing it can do it justice. I think you have to, like, find it. Someone finally did like a compilation of all the banter in the game. It took a few weeks, but... Oh, hey Rana.
Stay safe, Rook, and make sure Nev doesn't get herself killed.
Okay, now it's time to finish the game on Malaeus. Yeah, here's my cunty item.
Stand firm and watch these Harlings back.
What, you don't want to watch me beat the game? You're a fake fan. Yeah. Yeah, he's like in the corner.
It's a strange fight. It's a strange fight.
Of course Solus lied to us. Again. I expect it, and yet...
Oh, shit. Oh, I forgot you got Davern killed. Recap time, because it's been like, what, over a week? Davern and Hassan died to help us kill Gillinane. And we killed Gillinane, and then Solus got out of the Fade prison and put us in the Fade prison, and then we had to face every regret ever, and it turned out Peepaw was dead, and Solus was using blood magic to make us see him the entire fucking game, which was a mindfuck. And then, we get out and we have to go. We broke into Minrathous and there was a really huge fight, and we had to like Mass Effect put everybody in the right slots or they would die. And then what else? Who else? Solus turned into a big fuck you wolf and is fighting a dragon right now. But Solus was like gave us the dagger to kill Elgernon and was like, I promise in exchange for your help in killing Elgernon, the veil will not fall by my hand. But he was tricking us because he intends to use us to bring down the veil. Which, because he's like, it's wordplay, because he's not going to lift a finger to bring down the veil. He's going to make us do it by tricking us, because he's a bastard rat man. And I hate him. Oh, I hate him so much. And so we had a little emergency war council, and we're kind of like sheltering in here. And basically, this is our last chance to talk to everyone.
I'm surprised every time, but we're chipping away at Elgernon's forces. I thought that was impossible. He commands armies, and he's a god. Really close to one anyway. We even got Nev back. I keep thinking, something has to go wrong somewhere. Right?
You want it to?
Sounds like you want something to go wrong. Looking for a bigger challenge, Harding?
No. A clear win is fine by me. Before this ends, in case things don't work out, I want you to know that I'm grateful for you. You believed in me when I couldn't, and you helped me see the strength I always had. Just one final push to the palace. We're so close, Rook.
Yeah, I think his voice actor is, like, honestly my favorite. Like, don't get me wrong, I think Mirabel's voice actor did a good job, but I don't like the American voice actors. And you can sue me on that one, but I don't like them. I like the accented voices. I was talking to a friend, and I was like, in my ideal dragon age where money is not an object, there would be like 6 different voice actors for each gender, and they would all be accented, and there would be like a French accent and like a German accent, because the game has so many different accents for different regions, and I would do that purely for roleplay, because I want to have a German character, because in my head, Mirabelle is German. She's Navarran, and she's basically, in my head, she's like Belgian, basically. In my head. That's what if I had to describe it, she's like Belgian. Belgium? Belgian. I'm not European, fucking, don't get off my dick. Do you feel me? But like, yeah. I lost the plot. Anyways, for Varric.
For all that he meant to us.
I'm ready. Let's finish this.
I lost the plot. She speaks German as her main language, but also French, which in Dragon Age is Orlesian. It's called Orlesian.
Must have a certain someone. Is there a tender reunion on your horizon?
I'm looking forward to it.
I wish that line was customized for each romance, to be honest. It's customized if you romance Dorian only. And no, wait. It's customized if you romance Dorian and if you romance Solus. If you romance Dorian, he's like, Amatis, are you like holding up? Are you putting on a brave face? Blah, 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 blah. And then if you romance Solus, it's like he asks what you're planning to do after everything is done, and then you give a really vague answer. I don't remember. Hi, Lucanis.
Lucanis, everything all right?
We have made it here and fared well in the fight. Now we only have to wait. But Spike grows impatient. And then Nev. I thought I'd lost her. I want to give her everything she needs and tear out Elgernon's heart this very second. I don't know what to do with myself. This may be the calm before a final storm, but I don't feel it.
I forgot how cunty Meleus looks. That eyeliner. Sorry. I haven't seen their face in like a while. I've been playing Mirabelle so much.
I'm on edge myself, so I couldn't expect anyone here not to be.
Perhaps it won't be much longer. Elgrenon's life is measured in hours. As for Solas, if any deserve to set his fate, it's you. But if it were me, I would not banter. I would not give room for lies and false promises. Find your opening and strike. The cost of mercy is too high when others might die in its wake. Whatever happens, my contract was for the blighted gods. Today it is fulfilled.
When I went to the Crows, I asked for their best. And we got him.
The demon of Virantio. I had a reputation to maintain. Rook, I left the ossuary only to lose so much again. My city, my family. But what I've managed to reclaim, I have you to thank for. Zara thought she could take my life and control it. When this is done, Spite will have his life, and I will have mine.
Okay, so this Lucanis is very different from the Lucanis in Mirabelle. He has decided to, first off, he did not forgive Ilario. He like said, fuck Ilario, I'm putting him in prison for the rest of his life, sort of thing. That's why his armor's different. The endgame armor reflects what like choice they made, their legendary armors. And this is like his prison armor. This is his I did not forgive Ilario armor. And also because he is hardened, because Treviso got sacrificed, it means that he is mentally fucked up, and so he's like, I need to get spite out of my body, and he never learned how to cope with spite. And so he is going to separate spite from his body by any means necessary, even if it means killing himself or possibly spite. Which it has a very high chance of doing, because it's never really been done successfully without killing one or the other.
And it will be only mine again.
He doesn't want to kill Spite, but like he's kind of like, I will need my life to be my own again. That's kind of a vibe. Hi, Cass. Still in pajamas?
You've got this.
I really fucking wish they gave him armor. Even if it was like generic light armor, I could deal with it, you know what I mean? I really just wish they gave him armor. Or like something like Dorian's wearing.
Get out there and do what you do best.
I know, I recognize that someone's going to mod it and put him in armor, or put the Inquisitor in armor in the game, but I don't play on console, you know what I mean?
I'm helping the Shadow Dragons with supplies while they're short-handed. Go on,
Hi.
pick out something nice.
Hi, Isabella. I love you. You're like my mom. Boogie, woogie, woogie. Okay, and then Harding will probably be my... What the fuck is this? No. Wait, can I... Hell yeah. Of course. I love you, Isabella. Isabella is like helped raise Meleus. It's like a whole thing. And I'm probably gonna bring Harding, I think, is... Harding and Tosh, I think. I brought Bellara last time. Unless... Sorry, I'm just trying to think of who to bring. Yeah, because you have a heal, so that would be good. Because I brought Bellara, but Bellara won't be very good to bring. And it made the fight super fucking hard. I guess I could bring Emmerich. Emmerich's another option of who to bring. I think I would rather bring Harding, though. I like Harding. Sorry. I will speak to Emmerich for you, though.
It's a purest relief to see us all gathered safe and sound. And Manfred would never forgive me if we return without Nev. Elganon must fear what we might accomplish once we storm his tower.
To come this far, only to fail at the last minute. The irony will kill me before Elganon can.
Elganon will be formidable, but it's Solus who truly worries me. He is, however, a former spirit. As such, Solus cannot help but listen to appeals to his nature, his yearning for reflection.
I could try talking him down once I find him.
The spirits whisper. One way or another, I believe the dread wolf's tale draws to its conclusion. It has been a grand privilege, Rook, to have come so far and known all of you.
When this is over, you should write a book about it all.
Oh, Bellara and I have exchanged notes on the subject.
Of course.
Onwards, Rook. The gods await.
We didn't lose anybody.
Spouse!
We hit the city
Sorry.
that the Antam couldn't conquer and got out clean. We've even got Nev back. We're gaining people.
Don't call attention to our lucky streak. We'll need it at the Archon's palace.
I'm really proud of you, Torella.
Thanks, Tosh.
You're doing great. You're gonna get us to Elgardon.
Oh shit. There's a romance option I never saw before, because I always did the Lords of Fortune option. Okay, so the Lords of Fortune option, you basically say something like, can you believe that 2 treasure hunters got hired for this kind of job? And then Tosh is like, we're gonna get free drinks for fucking life for hitting the Archon's palace. But I have to hit the romance option.
You and me, against the world, Tosh.
World doesn't stand a chance.
Oh my god, my dick!
Listen. Help me figure out who I was. You helped me find me. And love me.
Shokra to Ebra, Tosh. I wouldn't have it any other way.
I lost my mother with stuff left unsaid, so whatever happens, I'm a better person, because you came into my life. So, thanks. Now let's go kick some ass.
Here's the thing. I get that in the lighthouse, people move around, so you can't go up to your romance partner and ask them to make out sloppy like you could in Inquisition. I get it. But I think right now I should be able to go up to Tosh and be like, give me a kiss, we might die. And I should get that. I think I should get that. I deserve it. I've been a good boy. I should get that. I deserve it.
How are you feeling, Balara?
I've never seen anything like this. The scale of destruction, the devastation. But most everyone's still alive. Still fighting. That's more than I could have hoped for. More than I expected. So, okay, I think.
Look, at this point, I'll take okay. Could be a lot worse.
Given everything we faced, okay is better than okay. Rook?
What is it?
It's just... everything's gonna be different, you know? No matter what happens here. Solus is better than Elgranon, but if either of them win, the world burns just with different fuel. But if we win, no more gods. The end of a 1,000-year-old story. If it ends with us outsmarting the Dreadwolf, even better. Thetis is going to change, and we have the power to make sure it's for the better. Let's give this story a happy ending.
You sound like Varric. You sound like my peepaw.
Varric liked to say everything was a story. Helped him make sense of all of it.
I always wanted to meet him. He sounded smart and kind.
He was.
Yeah, he was.
Rook, thank you.
For what?
For helping me put the ghosts of the past to rest. Now
Like Varric. Sorry, I miss my peepaw. I miss my peepaw. Okay, hold on. Let me remember how this works. Oh shit! Hold on. Wait. I got to enchant something. I didn't enchant something.
Strength earns mastery.
Do. Mana. Do. Cooldown duration. Ability stagger. Barrier. Which would be better? I don't remember if he has armor. Let me do radius, because I know he's gonna jump the fuck around, so the radius would be best, I think. Goodbye, Mom! Bye, Mom! Alright, Nev.
Nev, how are you holding up?
The others told me what happened after I was taken. I've seen reports from the city.
Who's writing these reports?
But more are still standing than I might have bet on. Every person who gets through this is a win.
They all line up and, like, you know that meme where it's like that white cat covered in lipstick stains and it's like I came home drunk and I got really excited to see my cat, and it's like that's what Malaeus looks like going into the Elgranon fight.
We're nearly there. We're really doing this.
That was the plan.
Will you be alright? With the blight?
It's... Look, I won't lie. I can feel it in my blood. Its presence. But I'm fine, or fine enough. I won't sit this out. I want the people of Mirathas to see Elganon fall. I want them to know that despite everything, I never abandoned them.
Finish this, and you'll be the most famous detective in Mirathas. Your name in all the papers, spelled right and everything.
Well, Rana will love that. We'll never be out of work again. Look, I'm not saying this in case we die, but you're someone I could count on through all of this. Whatever happens, I trust you. And I don't say that to anyone.
This hurts so much after my playthrough where I abandoned her and broke her trust. Fuck, that hurts. Fuck, that hurts. Oh my god. I ruined her life in my second playthrough on accident. I'm normal. I'm not normal, actually, but I have to keep playing the game. Because the dragon attack in Minrathous burns her house down. And it literally wrecks her life. She's homeless. She doesn't have anything. And that's part of why she gets, like she copes better than Lucanis, but, like, she still doesn't cope well.
A word, Rook?
Hey.
Any last advice from Mythal?
'Tis a difficult battle you face, but you are among more allies than you know. You have purified the crossroads, uncovered ancient truths lost for ages, and earned the essence of Mythal. You are truly the champion of the Fade. Take this. Should your fight against Elganon grow desperate, invoke the memories of the Dreadwolf's rebels. For you, they will stand against tyranny one last time.
Okay, so Felisan. Oh god. Felisan is... We saw him in some of Solas's flashbacks, but he is a character from supplemental material, specifically a book called The Masked Empire. And he was Solas's best friend in ancient times and his general. And you can find notes written by Felisan throughout the entire game in the Fade, right? And it's very clear that, like, Felisan not only cared for Solas, but, like, loved him, like, platonically, as, like, a brother. Felisan... Solas, when he locked away the other gods in prison, used up so much magical power that he fell into a coma for thousands of years, right? And Felisan had no idea what happened to Solas, but he waited for him. And when Solas came back, was immediately, like, on his side of, like, yeah, we're gonna help the elves, sort of thing. And immediately started helping Solas start working towards his goal of tearing down the veil and fixing his mistakes. And Masked Empire follows Felisan's story of Felisan is tasked by Solas to go undercover and get the passcode to these Illuvians from another elf named Briala, who's a character from Dragon Age Inquisition. Basically, she owns a bunch of Illuvians, and basically Solas owning those would be fucking awesome and super worthwhile. And so Solas wants those, but Felisan gets really close to her, and Felisan realizes, oh my god, these elves, they're not like the ancient elves, they're not spirits, but they're still people. And so he refuses to give Solas the passcode, and Felisan is, like, looking out at the, like, they're, like, standing on a cliff, and Felisan is, like, looking out at the, like, castle where, like, all these Illuvians are being kept, and he's, like, talking to Solas, and, like, he's trying to convince Solas that, like, these elves, these new modern elves are people, and he's like, you know, this girl Briala, she reminds me of someone that I know, and he's about to compare Briala to Solas, and Solas stabs Felisan in the back and kills him. Kills his best friend of thousands of years. Literal thousands of years. That Felisan has been not only his best friend, but his general, his ride or die. He has been with him through thick and thin, through wars. When Mythal abandoned him, Felisan was by his side, and Solus killed him because Felisan would not give him the password, and Felisan had the audacity to tell Solus that he was wrong, and that Solus should not do what he was doing. And it was the first time Felisan ever told Solus no. And Solus couldn't even look him in the eyes while he killed him. Yeah, Solus is so fucked up as a character. But anyways, that's why it's so fucked up. I haven't read Masked Empire myself. I've just read snippets, and also I have a friend whose like favorite Blorbo is Felisan, so that's why I know so much about Felisan. But yeah, so here's the thing. It's not just that Felisan was his general and best friend for thousands of years. He waited for Solus to wake up from his coma. And then he helped him every step of the way. Yeah, Solus is so messed up. I hate Solus. I wish I could do that meme where it's like, fuck Solus, all my homies hate Solus, but like, I'm the only one of my homies that hates Solus. I have a lot of homies that are like obsessed with him. They're like obsessed with him in the same way I'm obsessed with Cass, where it's like, I know he's like horrible, but it's like, I love him, and it's like, he's committed genocide like at least twice, and then he tried to do it a third time, guys. But anyways, this is why getting Felisan's rune is like such a like important thing. It's also why I fucking wish they had a cutscene of Felisan getting stabbed in the games, because it's like really only something you would know if you had like read the books, or like you knew someone that read the books. But anyways, it's stupidly overpowered, because the way it works is the more stuff you've done in the Crossroads, the more powerful it is. And I've 100% the Crossroads, so I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I get 7 buffs. And one of them is I become invulnerable. Anyways. Solus is really fucked up. He killed his best friend. He killed his whatever Mythal was to him. Twice. Kind of. He's really messed up. I'm so sorry if you can hear the dogs in the distance. The Dreadwolf rises. The team faces Elgar'nan in a final battle, but the Dreadwolf has his own plan in mind. Start quest. Dude. Okay, here's the thing. I've seen the storyboards for both Inquisition and this game. And keep in mind, those games are rated mature. And there are so many things around Solus where it's so clear they wanted to make him do fucked up dark shit, but they had to dial it back. Like, there was ones where it's like he rips your arm off, or he makes people explode into pools of blood, and it's like, he's just so fucked up as a person, and it's like, it's like so clear that like the writers and the artists have like this, he is the fucked up man, but like, some director was like, you guys gotta tone it down.
Bad news, everyone. Elgar'nan's forces are gathering outside.
Hi, Mom.
They mean to prevent you from reaching their master.
Our people will set up barricades, and we'll hold the enemy as long as we can. You need to start climbing.
One of us should help.
I'm going with Rook. I want payback. I'll tear Elgar'nan from the city myself.
You go to face a guard, Rook. but any aid you might spare would be welcomed.
Companions who have experienced fighting in frontline combat or sieges will have a better chance to succeed, especially if they're a hero of a Veil Guard. Forces defending the Divine's Manor are in excellent shape and will be fighting hard. Okay, awesome. Well, I'm taking Tosh, and Harding, I think. Yeah, let me send Lucanis. I was thinking about bringing Lucanis, but I'm gonna bring Lucanis on Mirabelle, so there's no point in bringing him here. You know what I mean?
Lucanis, who better than an assassin?
They won't get past me.
We'll be
Love
cheering
you.
for Rook. Good luck.
I'm sure Davrin would do well there, but he's... I'm so sorry, Pookie. Oh, okay. By the way, the relationship things change, and now we're cuddle buddies. I think it's cute. Tasha's things change. They change. Also, they should have gave Tosh more muscle. They gave Tosh, like, all the leg muscle in the world, but, like, needs more arm muscle. Yeah. Lucanis's at level 10 is Personal Demon, and I know I've seen screenshots. At level 10, Davrin's is Griffin Daddy. I miss you, boy. God, sorry. God. Sorry. I killed him, not because I don't like him, but because I like him more. And I'm a masochist. Hi, Viper. Hi. Sexy. I think think Harding also works in that fight, which never made sense to me until I remembered Haven, which is something that happens in Dragon Age Inquisition. Where you have your starting area, your starting base is this like little quaint area called like Haven, and then the bad guy like seizes it, and it gets so fucked up and burned to the ground basically, and you have to. He like raises it with an army, and you have to cause an avalanche, and you barely escape with your life, sort of thing. And Harding is a survivor of that. And so I was like, it doesn't make sense that Harding would have experience in a siege. And it's like, of course it fucking does. She's a survivor of Haven from Dragon Age Inquisition. And it's like, I never put those two together. Sorry. I have opinions. Also, I've played this like 4 times, so...
It's fine. There's got to be another way there. I gotta get used to this again. Sorry, Mirabelle is a very different playstyle from this, so I'm relearning on the fly before I get to a boss fight, which is super fun. Chest. That's pretty pog, actually, for my build. I should have a lot of rally parties. Oh, I was like, how the fuck do I run down there?
Oh, sorry, I thought that door had a gold handle.
Solus has been fighting that battle for a while. That kind of fight takes it out of you.
Until Solus kills it, Eldernon can't be killed.
Solus knows that as well as we do. He might betray us after, but he'll do whatever it takes to stop Eldernon.
I forgot how fun Melissa's build was. Oh, shit. Look how big that blight boil is. Sorry, I'm just watching them go at it. The girls are fighting. Split second, gonna run to the bathroom really fast because otherwise I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom during a boss battle. It'll be really fast. Give me like 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. Like I said, fast. I just didn't want to have to go during, like, the cinematics. You know what I mean? Where do I go? Oh. I suspect I should go this way then. Oh shit!
Set him up. You knock him down.
Count on it, Tosh.
Ah, jeez. Heads up, if these dogs start barking, I'm just gonna mute so you can enjoy the cinematics. I was under the impression they were outside. I hate dark rooms. I can't see very well right now. There's glare on my screen, so if I'm missing something obvious, that's why. That's a footsie. What's over here? That's appealing, but I think I'd rather have the companion cooldowns. Just because I know what the boss fight's gonna be like. And I'm gonna need companion cooldowns. Let me out. Let me go. Why does the Archon Palace have so much wood? Oh my god, this place is so fucked up and gross. It's so... The fucked up thing is the Archon Palace has been, like, depicted in so much art for, like, a decade, and then it's like, we're going to Tevinter, guys, we can finally see the Archon Palace. Maybe we can go in the Archon Palace, and then it's like, we've destroyed the Archon Palace. Gosh, you're not wearing shoes? You're walking almost barefoot? Oh my god.
Knowing Elganon, we'll find him there.
I know Malaeus is just like tits out, but like at least they're wearing shoes, you know what I mean?
Rook! You made it. The Blight. Elganon's using the Magisters to control it. Just like he used me. They're using it against Solus. We have to help or he won't last.
How do you know?
I can hear it. I can feel what it wants.
The Blight?
Get to the throne room. I know how to help Solus.
Hi, Emmer. Something I do like is how for big missions, everyone is there. That was something that felt weird about the other games. Oh, I missed it. Solus was getting dragged up the building. It was fucked up. I was like, ooh, treasure? There was no treasure. I missed the cinematic. But he was bleeding and getting dragged up the building. How do I get up? Can I not jump? That looks like it should be the way.
Throne room's just ahead. Everybody ready?
Oh.
Hey, Torala, you got us here. We've got this.
I love you too, Tash. Do you know how hard it was romancing Lucanis when you were right there? That blight boil is so fucked up. I can't stop looking at it. I want to pop it like zit. I just want... Sorry. I'm normal. I'm not normal, actually. I'm not. You know this by now. Yum. Okay. 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 I hope by the time the cutscene's over, it's like done. No, puppy!
Soulless.
I've got this! Go!
Such arrogance, thinking you can hide from your creator. And I am this world's creator.
Every pointed spire and warding enchantment in this city is a child's unwitting imitation of the Empire I built. I would have restored the glory. Your lives are too brief to remember.
At least he brushes his teeth.
I saw the Letters Crossing and Weishub, and everywhere else you left your mark. I didn't see any glory. All I saw was a tyrant destroying everything he touches.
You mistake discipline for cruelty. A failing among those who lack a master's gentle guidance.
Something fucked up to say to a former slave.
Destroyed because you resisted. In the new empire, every child would have blossomed under my protection. And Gillenane, my brilliant sister, would have forged the blight into a tool of beauty. But she is dead. And what we have is this. Because of you.
Alright, let's try and do this. Okay.
This entire world is my domain.
Ah, shit. Ah, fuck.
Nothing you do matters.
Whenever you're ready.
While my dragon thrall lives, I am invulnerable. Yet still you fight. Pathetic.
Sorry, I'm focusing. Sorry, Mirabelle uses a very different build, so I am used to using hers and not Melissa's.
The dread stand alone. I am the Lord of the Day.
I just want to show you this real fast. Doesn't this look fucking cool? Look at Solus. He's so tiny compared to a giant fucking dragon. Dragons aren't supposed to be that big. Solus is roughly the size of a dragon. By the way, that dragon was just modified to be huge. This should be shitting bricks. Where the fuck is Tosh? Hi, Tosh.
And the night, yield to me and I will show you mercy.
Oh, shit.
Your failures. You failed to save the wardens at Wisehound. You fled in terror at Arlathan.
And then we killed Gillenay.
You have nothing. No army, no dragon, no thralls.
I've got a team, and that's all I need.
I have bound the souls of dragons. I have slain titans and broken the will of gods.
You haven't broken me.
Ah, shit. Ah.
You will kneel.
No!
Now, you did as well as anyone could have, but you cannot deny the truth. Let them go. I gave you this power, girl.
She's...
This is my city.
Goodbye, Nev.
Impossible.
You are mortal, Elganon. Enjoy it while it lasts.
If you will not bow, you will burn. Your recalcitrance has doomed every pathetic creature in existence.
Ah, shit, he moved.
I will see the last glimmer of defiance from this wretched world. And from the ashes shall rise a blighted empire bound to me alone. There is no light save my glory, no refuge save my shadow, no desire save my perfected intention. I am creator and destroyer. I am will
much! Fireball to the face! Oh, I got a stagger in, but I didn't get to do it. It would have been so cool to end him on a stagger. There's the last of Avenurus, dead. But if you remember, he was the last thing tying the veil into place. So now the veil is going to fall. Which is exactly what Solus wanted to do.
It is done. The world owes you a debt. Both for defeating Elganon and for bringing down the veil. I'm sorry for this final betrayal, but I will do what I can to minimize the damage. When you see the old world restored, please, Rook. I do not wish to fight against you.
So, I have 3 endings I can pick. There are 5 endings in the game. 1 you can only pick if all of the companions die. I did not have any companions die beyond the mandatory story ones. 1 you can only pick if you romanced Solus in a previous game. I cannot do that. My character did not romance Solus in a previous game. So my options are, I can fight Solus to bind him to the veil. I can trick Solus with a fake dagger. I can attempt to trick the god of trickery. Or I can attempt to reason with Solus. Do you want to pick an ending, or do you want me to do the one I like the most? Or, because the game saves here, saves in the cutscene, we could just replay the cutscene a couple times, and I could show you all the endings. What would you like to do, Snug? Okay, I like the fight Solus ending the most.
The veil's not coming down on my watch. It is over. You could never stand against me alone. If you will excuse me, the final enchantments require a delicate touch.
Fuck him up, Elias!
I am standing against you, and I am not alone. But you will be. The veil needs to be tied to the life force of an elven god. And now it is. Dread. You sneer at me as though you understand. You are mortal compared to you, to your infinitesimal existence. I am a god!
Yeah, he climbed up there really fast somehow. Don't ask me how he got there. I don't know. And Nev is alive! I lied earlier. Don't ask me how she survived. Don't ask me how she's normal now either. I don't know how. It's just something that happened. I don't know why. I assume it has something to do with Elgernon dying, but I don't know for sure. The game ends, so we don't really get a solid answer. Yeah, she was just that much of a girl boss if a blight left her body. Really, everyone that's ever died of the blight, it was just a skill issue. The city's fucked, but yippee! 2 gods are dead, 1's trapped. Game's over.
With Elgernon and Gillenane dead, and the Dread Wolf locked away in his own prison, it looked like one of the biggest stories this world had ever seen was finally drawing to a close.
The story of the Veil God. A team of heroes who stood strong against evil, no matter the cost.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes, Tavern.
But whenever one story ends, another begins.
Like the story of the Grey Wardens, clearing the remains of the Blight so that the flowers can grow again.
Or the story of Archondorian Parvus, dragging Tevinter into a new era with bold and forceful measures.
Or the story of a caretaker, standing watch for new heroes.
For the Antivan Crows, it would be a story of bringing a traitor to justice and reclaiming Treviso from the Blight.
Among the Veil Jumpers, the fall of the last elven gods meant Arthen was reborn.
At their heart, stories are about change.
A man seeing his ward become more than he could ever have imagined.
A woman making Docktown a little better for the people who live there.
An assassin driving out the darkness in his city and himself.
A student of history, helping elves regain what they lost.
A dragon hunter forging a new life for themselves.
Or the Griffins, finding a new home in Arlington, protecting a world that once thought them lost for good.
Or the Dwarven people, rediscovering their lost magic and their connection to the stone.
There are stories of love.
But those stories aren't over. And we will always be grateful to those whose stories brought us where we are today. And those whose stories will live on with us forever.
People! I miss you, people. Remembrance of those we lost along the way. Okay. And the end credit scene.
The sun dimmed. The wolf defanged. At last, we have balanced.
These are all antagonists from all of the games, by the way.
poisoned fruit ripens. We come.
I have to wait like a fucking decade to figure out what the fuck that means, Snug. I'm going goddamn crazy in my friend's DMs right now. I am going so crazy. You only get that ending if you find like these very specific discs hidden in like random areas, by the way. That's not like a normal thing you get. You have to like it's a whole thing. Anyways, I want to show you the other endings. I don't think it will take too long. We're basically just going to replay the cutscene 2 more times. That's all it is. Okay?
It is done. The world owes you a debt, both for defeating Elganon and for bringing down the Veil. I am sorry for this final betrayal.
No, you're not.
I will do what I can to minimize the damage. When you see the old world restored, please, Rook. I do not wish to fight against you.
So in my playthrough, I do think I make the fight, well, it says canon ending. Yeah, it doesn't mean anything. Look, here's the thing. You being super sorry that you commit genocide doesn't mean anything when you committed genocide like 3 different fucking times, Solus. Anyways. We're gonna trick him this time. I can keep a fake dagger in my boobies. Oh, that was a crotch shot. Sorry, I just noticed that.
The Veil's not coming down on my watch.
it is over. You could never stand against me alone. If you will excuse me, the final enchantments require a delicate touch.
A delicate touch? You kill Varric, stab me in the back. You're about to drown the world in demons. How are you any different from Elganon, trying to impose your will on all of us?
Elganon would have seized his victory by force. You were not crushed by the power of the Dread Wolf. You were bested fairly, by wits alone.
Dagger was a fake. Here's the real one. And now the veil is once again tied to the life force of an elven god.
bested fairly by wits alone. I taught you well.
Varric taught me well, and you killed him.
You think yourself capable of judging me? I have faced things you could not possibly comprehend. You are a mortal! A mortal! And I am... I am a fool who finally met his match.
Okay. And then it's the same, after that point. So something interesting is Solus keeps the dagger in those two endings. You send the dagger with him. And that makes me so fucking anxious for the next game, because I'm just like, don't let Solus escape the veil. Just leave him in there. Just leave him in gay baby jail. Just leave him. Can we focus on the Kunari or something next game? They have a cool thing going on with the Devouring Storm. Can we talk about their apocalypse for a while? It doesn't have to be. In the first one, at the very least. In the first one, at the very least, it was it was lodged in his ribs, so I get it. But, like, in the second one, Malaeus just kind of gave it to him. I don't know why he gave him the dagger. I don't know why the writers did that. Can I skip it all? Pretty please? I would like to skip it all. I'm pressing the skip button. But, I will have to send you a video of what happens if you kill all the companions, because it's metal as fuck, actually. Because if you kill all the companions except for the two that you bring with you to the Elgranon fight, what happens is Solus straight up kills those two, and then you have to fight Solus on your own. And he kills you, he tries to kill you too. And you get into, like, a fight with him. And, like, he stabs you, like, in the ribs, like, almost in the heart, with the dagger in a fight. And he's, like, he throws that same line at you that he... Oh, hold on.
Gillenane dead, and the Dread Wolf finally outsmarted by a mere mortal. It looked like one of the biggest stories this world had ever seen.
Yeah, okay, that was the only difference. But it's like... He, like, stabs you in the chest, and then after your scrap, and he throws the same line at you he threw at Malaeus in the fight ending, where he's like, you're alone sort of thing. But rather than Malaeus being like, I'm not alone, what Rook says is, my blood's not the only one on that dagger, Solus. And then they grab Solus, like, in a headlock, and then they both go to the veil. And so Rook and Solus are both trapped in the veil. So it's like you sacrifice yourself ending. It's really fucked up. But that only happens if you get all of the companions killed. And, like, Solus is, like, screaming and trying to get away from you the entire time, but he's, like, too injured. is fun. Solus and Rook. I see a lot of people ship it, but it's really funny because Solus and Llewellyn is like this genuine, like, loving ship. It has some toxic things, but it's like there's genuine, like, tragic love and, like, tragedy in the sense of, like, a Greek or Roman tragedy sort of thing. And then there's people that ship, like, Solus and Rook together. And then there's, like, Solus and Llewellyn shippers who are like, you realize Solus doesn't even like Rook and is just manipulating him. Solus fucking hates Rook. And I'm just here and I'm like, yeah, I think that's the point, actually. I think the point is that they hate each other. I think the point is that they want to kill each other. Anyways, this is the last ending I have access to. I cannot get the Soul Llewellyn ending on this save file. I can get it on the Mirabelle save file, so if you're interested, I can record it and send it to you when I get that, eventually. Fun fact, I want you to know Elgarnon is canonically bald, and that is a toupee he is wearing. It's attached to his crown. That's a side note. So I can record that for you so you can see how that goes. I don't have it in me to kill off Tosh. I just can't do it. I think I would rather scoop my eyeballs out with a spoon. I can't do that to my baby.
It is done. The world owes you a debt, both for defeating Elgarnon and for bringing down the Veil. I am sorry for this final betrayal, but I will do what I can to minimize the damage. When you see the old world restored, please, Rook. I do not wish to fight against you.
Surprise, I tricked you here just to watch me punch Solus again. No, but for real. This option you only get if you collect all of the regrets, so... this is because I did all of the side quests. This is not in character for Malaeus to do, though. He would just punch Solus. He hates Solus. Malaeus has hated Solus ever since he found out Solus fucking genocided the Titans. He was like, this guy, no, bad egg, into the blender.
But I don't want to see the world go through even more pain on top of what Elgarnon has done. Do you?
This world is broken, Rook, because of my mistakes.
Even though Dream Varric asked nicely to save Solus, I think Malaeus would be like, I know you asked me very nicely, Varric, but, counterpoint Titans. Yeah, we just have to throw the whole egg out. I'm sorry, Varric.
This is why you had to use me to escape the prison. It's made from regrets, and you're trapped in yours.
You cannot understand the...
Destroying everything won't erase your mistakes. You have a chance, right now, to save the world. Bind yourself to the Veil and stop it from falling.
Hi. Hi, Kaz. He's not listening.
I cannot. To stop now would dishonor those I have wronged to come this far.
Even if those you've wronged asked you to stop.
I don't know why he glitches and uses a British voice for that line.
Inquisitor.
You were my friend. We saved the world together once. Can't we save it one more time?
Inquisitor, I am sorry. But I cannot. Long before we met, I failed my oldest friend. She died for that failure. If I leave the veil in place, I am destroying the world she wanted. And I will have... She will have died for nothing.
I like how he has to do the dramatic arm thing every time.
And whose fault is that, Dreadwolf?
Morrigan.
One appellation among many, I wear. I have been advisor to Orlais, Witch of the Wilds, daughter of Flemeth, and once, long ago, an old friend.
Mythal lives on in her. And in this.
I forgot to tell you, you weren't watching this quest. Mythal... Solus killed Mythal, but when spirits die, they don't, like, die like people. They just become, like, fragments, like a mirror. And so there's, like, two of Mythal's fragments. One of them is that, like, idol that they're holding right now. And another one was, like, going around possessing people. And one of them is possessing Morgan right now. But, like, it's not, like, an angry possession. They're just kind of, like, co-hosting each other's body like a podcast right now. So that's kind of what's going on.
Mythal.
I pulled you from the Fade you loved and sent you into war. I used your wisdom as a weapon. And it broke you.
The things that I have done
are not for you alone to bear, my friend. The many wrongs we did together.
Okay. I saw someone point this out on Twitter. First off, Solus is like over 6 feet tall, so for him to look tiny in this shot is fucking insane. Second off, he hands the knife over to Mythal like he expects her to take it and stab him. And that fucking kills me. Because keep in mind, Mythal used to own Solus like a slave. They used to be like lovers, friends, and she also used to own him. They have a very like fucked up, complicated relationship that's like spans thousands of years. It's weird and very codependent, but like I think he very much expected Mythal to kill him right here.
I release you from my service.
Yeah, but look at him, he just fucking breaks down.
You are free to find a better way.
life force now sustains the veil. With every breath I take, I will protect the innocent from my past failures. The Titan's dreams are mad from their imprisonment. I cannot kill the Blight, but I can help to soothe its anger.
This is the only ending where you keep the dagger.
I will go and seek atonement.
This is the only ending where Solus does not have a means of escape.
Thanks to you, I now can see the way.
Yeah, I think that's the ending they want you to go with. So what I think happened with the endings, right, is in the fight, Solus is a spirit, right? We know this. He was a spirit. He's just a spirit with a body, basically. He's not human. He's not even like modern elves. And the thing with spirits is spirits are easily corrupted and twisted into reflecting whatever they are shown and twisted away from their original purpose. So we know Solus is originally a wisdom spirit. And so basically what I think happened is he was originally a wisdom spirit that was twisted into pride by Mythal. And that's why he's like, I'm the only one that can fix the world. I'm the only one that can do this. And that's why I will kill Mythal. I'll kill Varric. I will kill Felisan, because there is no price too heavy to fix these past mistakes, because I'm the only one. Because his pride was so heavy. He was twisted into pride, right? And in the fight ending, he becomes twisted into pride on a level equivalent to Elgernon, where he is like, I am God. That's how, like, mighty his pride gets. That's what I think happened. Whereas in the Mythal ending, when he is released from service by Mythal and he's like shown kindness and understanding, he goes back to his roots as a wisdom spirit, and he realizes the best way for this crisis to be resolved is for him to sacrifice himself and to give no recourse, and he has to go into the veil, sustain it with his life force, and go and try to help the Titan's dreams and try to fix the Blight and all that stuff. So that's what I think happened, basically. And then I think the trick ending is basically kind of like a middle ground, if that makes sense. Where the pride doesn't overwhelm him. Anyways, that's what I think kind of happens with the endings. One sec. I just want to show you the end credit slide, and then I will hop off and end stream. Because I do want to take a nap. I got stuff to do. But yeah, that's the end of the game. Solus is fucked. I don't like it. Malais's canon ending is that he does punch Solus in the ribs, and he punches Solus in the face and stabs him in the ribs. I got that backwards. And then he and Tosh spend a honeymoon going around Thetis, treasure hunting. And they have the bestest fucking time. I can record the Solus Labellin ending when it happens, but personally I think the most hype ending is the fight ending. I was like...
With Elgar'nan and Gillenane dead, and Solus off to fix his mistakes and right an ancient wrong, it looked like one of the biggest stories this world had ever seen was finally dropped.
Yep, there we go. But that's that. That's all the endings Malleus has access to. So, that's stream. Thank you for sticking with me. I might stream more of this game in the sense of like individual character stories, like I've mentioned before, like Lucanis' story, but for the most part, unless there's like something you're interested in specifically, yeah, I'll grab that in a second. That's like most of it. They're not planning on releasing DLC for the game. They said they weren't. I'm hoping they backtrack. I really am. I want them to backtrack so hard. I want them to backtrack so hard. Because I would love a prequel DLC where it's like how you met Varric as the different factions. It would go so hard. Anyways, that's it. I'm gonna end stream now. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm probably gonna send you pictures of Maribel or something. I don't know. I'm fixating on her a bit. I like her. Bye.